BredaNu.
Op de markt en het zonnetje schijnt eindelijk. Ik doe ook meteen mijn bril natuurlijk op. Daar heb ik de laatste tijd ook niet veel opgehad. En daar zie ik Andrew al staan. Mijn gast, Andrew, is een Engelsman. Dus let's go and meet Andrew. Hi Andrew!
Hi Pervin.
Good to see you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good. Looking glamorous.
Yeah, thank
I must
you.
say.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do now?
First of all, I think we're going to grab some fish
The fish.
for the fish pie.
The fish pie.
The answer is in the question. And then, yeah, a few other bits, a few vegetables.
All right.
And then,
Let's start
then we're
it.
ready for action. So I'm going to do 2 types of fish, so cod, salmon, and a few prawns, just for a treat, special occasion. I'm gonna get maybe half of this big piece of yeah, maybe half of that, the salmon.
Anything else?
Yeah, and then is that the cod there?
This is all the cod I've left.
I'll take all of it, please.
Yeah?
Yeah. The one with 500 grams of the prawns.
The Dutch and
The ones in the middle, yeah.
The big ones.
Yeah. Vraag van jullie 2 rood. Ja. Dan kun je de hout van de aardappel ook. Anderhalf, ja. De tweede, ja. Nee, dat was hem zo.
Dank je. Ja.
I see you at
Yeah,
the
we see
place.
it at your restaurant. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see you in half an hour. Yeah?
We
Yeah.
gaan die en die kant.
Okay.
See you.
See ya. Bye.
Nou, we gaan naar het restaurant. Kom, we gaan koken. Vandaag heb ik een Engelse gast. Hij staat hier naast me, Andrew Williams.
Hallo.
En Andrew is from the UK. En we gaan vandaag maken een fishpie, een echte Engelse fishpie. So Andrew, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Tell us,
Happy to be here.
What do you have for us here? I see all this fresh fish.
Yeah, so as you said, it's fish pie. I thought I would bring a little bit of what I know. So I'm actually from Devon in the UK. And that's the southwest of England. You can say our Zeeland, if you like. And so I thought coming from the sea, I would try to do something with fish and seafood. Yeah, so I think today with the fish pies, we've got 2 types of fish. So salmon and cod and some prawns, just to make it a bit of a special occasion. And then what I'm going to do is put that in a creamy sauce. I'm going to thicken it with some real cheese. Now this is real English cheese. So when people hear and talk about cheddar cheese, that's actually from the next province from us in England.
Where did you find the cheddar cheese here?
Yeah, I had to. It's almost like a contraband. It's like gold dust here. It's like a Fabergé egg in Holland to find it.
Very difficult to find.
But with an hour in the car up to Wassenaar, and
Really? You
and it is
especially
yours.
went to Wassenaar to get this
Just
cheese?
for you, just
yeah?
for you, Pervin.
Oh, that's
yeah.
very nice of you.
So
Thank
I'm
you very
hoping,
much.
hoping that when Pervin proofed this cheese,
I
you're
will
going to be.
definitely know it's good. It all comes from Wassenaar. You have to do something special to get it here.
Yeah, and then on the top of the pie, mashed potatoes, and some cheese. So.
Sounds good. So let's start. I would say.
So let's get to
What
work.
can I do?
I put you to work. You want the. I think
The
we'll
leek
go.
or
I think
the
you do
potatoes?
the leeks. I'll do the dirty potatoes. I think you spent a bit more on your nails than I have.
Yeah,
so,
I think I did. Yeah. So, thanks for that.
so, I'll
So
travel
tell
out.
me, Andrew, how long have you been living here?
So I've been in the Netherlands 7 years and a few days actually. Last week was my let's say
what brought
Dutch
you
anniversary.
to Holland?
Work. So I relocated here for a job, based here in Breda.
And what kind of job are you doing?
I'm an international sales and marketing manager for a company that produces laboratory testing equipment, and I'm responsible for the sales and marketing of that for a large part of the world, more of our export. So
but it's produced here in the Netherlands.
It's produced here. It's produced here in Breda. Yeah. So Breda is the head office, and then we have several subsidiaries around the world. And I'm in charge of our distribution network.
And before that, because you've been living abroad quite a while.
Yeah,
Come from the UK. It's like how many years ago you left the UK?
Yeah, so by education, I studied biochemistry in the UK. Graduated in 2008, and then I went to work in our regional water laboratory. As a lab engineer, as a lab technician. Yeah. So I was actually a customer of the company I work for now.
Yeah.
Then after that, after a couple of years, still only in my early 20s, I decided to. I had a good friend at the time who lived in Russia.
Yeah, because Russia is very special for you as well, right?
Absolutely.
Well,
so I went to live there.
Because you got a lovely Russian wife.
I do have. I have the loveliest Russian wife, I would say. So I went to live there, which is where I met my wife. So we were colleagues. So I went there originally planned to go there for a year. Maybe.
And how long did you stay there?
And a year turned into nearly 3 years. But
really? In Russia?
In the process, I became a Russian-speaking.
But you speak fluent Russian as well?
So I speak
Russian,
good
English?
And I would say I speak some French, some Dutch, and pretty okay Spanish.
That's quite a lot for Englishmen, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry,
So I mean, I know we're again another thing where maybe the English are famous for the wrong reasons, but I think needs must. I always liked languages and somehow felt kind of attracted to them a little bit at school.
So what do you like about Holland? What do you think Holland is?
Well, so 7 years.
You have to be very positive. It's Dutch people looking here.
You can always edit me out, right? So no, what do I like? Well, I think the first thing is just it's the most sort of accepting and tolerant sort of people. Really, it's easy to fit in. I think I don't know. I just sort of have this feeling that the English have always liked the Dutch, and the Dutch have always liked the English.
Am I doing right here? They're quite small now.
Yeah, that's great now. That's great. That's great.
Better.
And
so what are you going to do with them? Are you going to cook them?
Yeah, so I'm just going to
boil them, right?
Yeah, just in a little bit of butter. Just gonna make them soft. Just gonna soften them in a little bit of butter. A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
And then.
So do you miss UK? Well, you can go back every time you want, of course.
Yeah, well, that was.
I mean, not nowadays.
I was going to say that used to be true.
It used to be true, yeah. In the old days.
Yeah, in the old days, pre-corona and all the things. But yeah, no, normally like to go for a summer holiday there. It's where I come from is a nice place to spend the summer.
Because it's also famous for Fawlty Towers.
Yeah, right. So Fawlty Towers was filmed in Torquay, which is the town I was born in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Have you seen any of those? Or maybe you were a kid.
It was I think it's a comedy from the 1970s.
Yeah. You weren't born then.
I wasn't born then. I mean, I know, although the years haven't been so kind to me, but I wasn't around then.
Yeah.
Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside.
So what we're going to do with the fish now?
So with the fish, just going to chop it into rough sized pieces and put that in the milk when it's hot. Just cook it for a few minutes with the hot.
Put it in the milk.
Put it in the milk. Yeah, okay. Just for a few minutes, just to start it cooking.
You did put the stock in the milk.
Stock in the milk. Then
and when the milk is boiling, you put the fish in there.
Correct. Just for a few minutes, then I'll take it out.
Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But just maybe like a ukulele, mama made a baby. Really don't mind the practice.
There we are. There we are. all in just like this, and then I will move my spoon just to cover that.
Then we could pretend it all the time, Lord. And can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need.
Andrew laat de breidingen zachtjes smoren in een royale lepel roomboter in een klein pannetje. Vervolgens doet hij samen met de stukken vis en garnalen alles in een pan met roe die hij zojuist heeft bereid. En roert het geheel even zachtjes door elkaar tot er een mooie romige visroe ontstaat.
Let's see, and then we just, yeah, let's go for it.
Ja?
See where we are, taste-wise. Creamy.
Very nice. Creamy.
Yeah.
Lekker.
Yep.
Love it.
That's what it's supposed to be. And then,
And then at the end you put this one.
yeah, it's going to be a few too many prawns, so, well,
And then it cooks all together a little bit.
yeah, and then we just, yeah, that is our, that's our pie base. And now we can have a little break while we just wait for these. Because the next step, we're going to put it all in there. We're going to mash potatoes on top.
And then in the oven.
And then in the oven. Okay, so the potatoes are done now, so just gonna get, so here we go. Oopsie daisy, there we go. There we are, good. So all of this goes into our pie dish, and then on top, mashed potatoes. So
And
first,
you want me to
oh yeah, and then on top,
this?
grated cheese. So,
grated cheddar cheese?
so you have to pretend it's a black truffle, because that's
Oh,
basically
yeah,
what
I
this
have
cheese
to
is
be
in
very
Holland.
and all of them? That's
Yeah.
very precious.
Yeah, go for it, go for it. This is
Be generous.
yeah, you only live once, right? Final step, basically the assembly now. So we've got our pie mix. So that's our salmon, our cod, our leeks, our cheese, and our cream. Let me just
That looks yummy.
yeah, I could just eat it like a
Yeah.
like a bowl.
Oh wow.
So we yeah, here we are. Then just get the bits off the leeks, and so on,
Very
and
good.
so on. All right.
And on top of this is the mashed
Then
potatoes.
on top of this is the mashed potato. So I don't want to burn. I don't think that will. That will do it.
With this one. Doesn't
maybe
matter, right?
just
It's
in a-
just,
Yeah, maybe just in case. And then that just goes on. It's a good thing about pies. You can just sort of cheat. Really, you don't have to. You can.
you don't have to
You
do
can. You
what?
can say, if you're not very good at presentation, you can just say it's rustic.
Yeah. That's a good
You can say it looks lousy. It doesn't look lousy. It's rustic.
It's rustic, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make a rustic pie.
It's a very rustic pie.
Not alone, no. When I hold you, well, I won't let go.
There we are. And then
And then finally the cheese.
the cheese. I like a lot of cheese. I know you do too. You just said so. We're going to be, and that's and it's all great.
Let's not waste anything of this.
Absolutely, and it's nicely grated now. So we can't get the toothpaste back in the tube, so it should go
All in there.
should go on here. So Pervin, thank you for preheating the oven.
Yeah.
So now we go in there.
Degrees at
Yeah, it's good. It's good. That's good.
enough.
Yeah, indeed. 22 minutes. Because again,
Right.
see, we can see how it's doing. So that's going to come out nice and gold and brown and tasty. And
Tell you
yeah.
enough. I hate to hear that you're feeling low. I hate to hear that you won't come.
All right, so our 20 minutes are up, Pervin. So showtime. So we
It
have
looks
the.
delicious. I already had a look.
Let's see, we have the
Really crispy and boiling.
sneaky. Yeah. We have the grand reveal. It's okay.
Yeah, you know you
It's
need
okay.
those ones.
It's
Don't do
okay.
your hands.
That's yeah. Here we go.
Oh wow.
So
That looks beautiful, huh?
yeah, that's
Gold
the.
and
that's
crispy.
it.
Won't you listen to the man that's loving you? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Andrew, this looks so delicious. I I got start to I can't wait to start.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna
I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
Ik ga proeven.
Okay. Enjoy. Eat
Thank you
smakelijk.
very much. Eet smakelijk, ja.
Ik heb genoten van de heerlijke Fishpie van Andrew en waande mij weer even terug in Engeland. Het land van de pies, de dubbeldekkers, rode telefoonstellen, de thee en natuurlijk Her Majesty. Het wordt weer eens tijd voor een trip richting de UK. It's been too long.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
You're welcome.
Thanks for being my guest today and preparing this lovely fish pie for us.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you very
My
much.
first, I think it went well.
Nou, u bedankt voor het kijken. En ja, het is voortreffelijk. Ik ga nu verder genieten. En bedankt voor het kijken en tot de volgende keer.
BredaNu.